I think in my case, the only reason I didn't go crazy, and people, my peers, will tell me, well, why don't you sell them? You know, it's quite a lot of cash. They cost you X, and now they're many times that. But I thought I have more to lose if I sell them, or than if I don't. I mean, I could enjoy the roller coaster of the Bitcoin's price going going crazy and collapsing and then recovering again, and I was like, yeah, whatever.
So, to put it into perspective, out on the roof there, I've got something like 10 high-end graphics cards mining Litecoins at the moment. They probably make about £50 or £60 a day, and the cost in energy to keep them running is about £15 to £20 a day. So it's pretty significant, and the margins are getting smaller and smaller. My first Bitcoins I bought in a pub in Islington. I think I bought 5 from an Irish guy who I think had maybe been mining them or had bought them like way back when they were like $1 or something each. I think I paid 80 quid each for them.
It is very elegant. Well, whoever wrote it, it's it is very elegant. It has its problems, but yeah, I thought, oh, that's really interesting. So, and I decided to put. I could have made more money by just buying Bitcoin at the time, if I want to speculate on the currency. You don't mind if you want to make money, if you want to speculate, but it went surprisingly well.
Back in 2009, it was perfectly possible to mine Bitcoins on your laptop, your home PC, whatever, just with the processor in there. And you could actually look to be making like 5, 10 Bitcoins a day doing that. But in the last few years, people have realized that the power that's used to shade pixels in video games can be repurposed to perform almost any calculation. Oh, so these guys are actually mining.
It's like a way to store wealth, right? Bitcoin is deflationary because the amount of bitcoins that are coming into the economy every unit of time, they slow down over the years, right? Is that the same with gold? I guess in a way. I mean, there's finite gold that you can extract out of out of the earth, and unless you start mining asteroids. The bitcoins I have today, tomorrow they're gonna be worth more. So it makes you want to keep them.
Oh, 0.0199, like 12 euros. Yeah.
And how long does that take to burn?
Oh, very pretty. Yeah. Basically, the performance is I burn an SD card with my wallet, and I erase the wallet from my computer. So I was just thinking how I could actually burn cryptocurrency. I wanted to end the discussion about if Bitcoin is money or not. You know, the first time I did it, it was like, yeah, it's money because you can burn it, basically. The same as like fiat money. So after that, I did like a little grill with kind of the fire I prepared for it for grill marshmallows with my friends. Yeah, because I mean, money in a way is very social, no, of course, no, but I mean, fire is like old school social stuff. Like always people has been gravitated in some way or the other to fire to make different kind of rituals or like things. Now that like our interactions are really mediated by lots of money, of course, the currency implementation of Bitcoin is purely it's like a relation mediated by money, which is very hardcore.
It was a speculative financial investment, but I do also think that cryptocurrencies in general are really going to have a big impact on how money is transferred around the world. It's a really clever system. It's way better than anything we've got right now, like in the banks or anything like that. And that's pretty obvious, I think, when you look at how quickly and how easily and how cheaply you can transfer like millions or hundreds of millions of dollars around the world.
These are the things you learn about if you get in, and the kind of people who get into that, me, right, or and other friends I have that got into bitcoins. We are totally not the type of person who's gonna get into shares and investments and spreads and yeah, that's quite interesting. Hooked up looking at graphs and price charts, and I'm not the kind of person that is very active in online communities, but yeah, I think there's definitely a community, but it's all these people who think they're gonna get super rich by buying bitcoins quickly, and then the first time the price drops, which happens all the time, right? They buy, it's like $1,000 each, and they go, yeah, I'll invest my life savings on bitcoins, and then 2 weeks after, it's half the price, and they're crying.
So when we bought all of this kit, we were originally planning to keep it in our room. It became pretty clear after about 15 minutes it would drive us absolutely crazy if it was there. So it's so hot and so noisy, and I mean there were cooling issues, everything. So eventually we decided that it had to go. I mean it wasn't going to go anywhere in our flat, so it went out on the roof terrace, and that sort of solves both problems, both the noise and the heat. The noise doesn't bother us, and there's like loads of freezing cold winter air out there to help keep it cool.
I mean, not only with Bitcoin, I think all digital information, it's material in some way. Even the cloud needs servers, and even this, I wouldn't be able to do it without my actual computer that has some electronics and some minerals that needs to be brought from Congo. Now, it's just a rhetoric of the market economy to ignore the materiality of digital information.
At the time, half of the bitcoins I was generating it was the energy. And it's funny because the same situation is now. At the end of the day, the energy is the baseline.
So I think it's just we need to be more aware of the infrastructure, of course, and yeah, even the servers where wallets are stored, even the mining rigs that they need for generate. I think we will have a different understanding of the digital. I mean, if we were more considerate about the material infrastructure, like the cables, the servers, everything, we would probably have thought twice before dumping our data into certain services.